Hey, what's going on? My name's Andre, and I hope you're having a day full of peace and truth. We're glad you decided to join us, and we're thrilled to share with you our spoken word entitled, Be Still and Be Changed. You know, oftentimes we can feel as though our progress isn't moving as quickly as we would like it to. We become impatient, wanting to soar before our time. Our thought patterns become indicative of a low tolerance to be still, but God is telling us all to wait, because patience produces the promises of God. It's an inward manifestation to God and an outward manifestation to the world that you trust His process. We're challenging you today to put on what we call a caterpillar's cognition, okay? This is a mentality that accepts and is content with life's processes on all levels and in all phases. When I think of the caterpillar, or I consider the caterpillar, I think of a creature that undergoes drastic change. You know, this change comes about and this creature becomes something truly inspiring and amazing in just a short period of time. And with its transformation comes all new abilities. And, you know, as this translates over into our life as Christians, right? When we put on Christ and we choose to allow Christ to bring about that change that He desires in all of our lives, then we take on new abilities that we didn't think that we would have. We take on new characteristics that weren't ours before because we inherit the mind of Christ. God's will for your life is this: that you become transformed entirely into the awe-inspiring likeness of Jesus Christ. That's His will. You can take it to the bank and you can cash that. You know, before the butterfly ever comes about, we must understand that the caterpillar is content, totally content with being a caterpillar. It's content with its slow-paced progression because it knows that the phase that it's currently in is only temporary. It knows that something greater is coming. It instinctively can tell, just like we can tell when it's about to rain, we can tell when the season is changing. This caterpillar can tell, hey, it may not be great right now. I may be moving slow right now, but in time, in due time, I'm going to get my wings. And I'm going to go in my cocoon and I'm going to flourish the way that God intended me to. Can we have this mentality? We call it the caterpillar's cognition. Can we think this way when it comes to Christ? You know, but it's very important we don't confuse contentment with complacency, because these are two very different mentalities. The Bible says, but godliness with contentment is great gain. So what this tells us is that when we choose to live a life of purity, right, and we combine that with a life of patience, we combine those two, that a metamorphosis begins to unfold in our lives. And the effects of that can be on a grand scale if we allow God to truly have His way in our lives. This is Be Still and Be Changed. We hope you enjoy.
Change doesn't happen overnight, but decisions can be made in the moment. Remember, it is wrong to take flight when your wings are not finished being molded. You know that time is an enemy of change. It can seem like forever when you're waiting. The cocoon is a means to an end. So let it be at ease and be patient. I know it seems like you will never fly. You've been waiting in the dark for so long. If the process makes you wonder why, then just listen to the words of this song. You were made by somebody with a plan. There's phases you gotta understand. In every season, possess ye your soul and let go, but control everything that you can. As time goes on and everything moves, God saying, be still, trust in my will, we cannot lose. And as time goes on and everything moves, He's saying, be still, trust in my will, you will improve. Change doesn't happen overnight, but in time you will find that it's real. Just trust that the process is right, and you will reap from your time being still. You know that comfort's an enemy of change. It can feel like everything's good, but inside there's a perpetual pain when you know you're not living like you should. There's a bird trying to fly from the nest. There's a butterfly stuck in the larva. When will you fly free from the stress? When will you become who you are? You were made by somebody with a plan. There's phases you gotta understand. In every season, possess ye your soul and let go, but control everything that you can. Your wings being formed in the nighttime. Out of darkness his light must shine. You'll be flying in the daytime, for the glory of the Lord must shine. Yeah, your wings being formed in the nighttime. Out of darkness his light must shine. You'll be flying in the daytime, for the glory of the Lord must shine. Yeah, your wings being formed in the nighttime. Out of darkness his light must shine. You'll be flying in the daytime, for the glory of the Lord must shine. Yeah, your wings being formed in the nighttime. Out of darkness his light must shine. You'll be flying in the daytime, for the glory of the Lord must shine. Yeah, as time goes on and everything moves, God saying be still, trust in my will, we cannot lose. And as time goes on and everything moves, He's saying be still, trust in my will, you will improve.